Hoi, iskalasquist mahoya. I'm Bill Cohen. I'm assistant professor in the Okanagan School of Education, and my role is to indigenize and Syilxize teacher education. Decolonizing is more reactive, but indigenizing is more proactive. I think of it this way, as indigeneity is if we can reach a state where the way we live our human lives here is in a dynamic balance with the health of the territory, the ecology here, to produce in a healthy way so that we have healthy water, healthy biodiversity, healthy indigenous species, all of the species, and we have food security, wellness security. That's indigeneity. Our grandparents, parents have never lost faith in that education, knowledge production can be really very useful. Can contribute to a much better future. It makes sense pragmatically that as educators, and in particular teacher education, we do that with the respective Indigenous peoples. Here it's the Syilx Okanagan. If we go elsewhere in BC, then we can connect to 34 distinct Indigenous peoples just within BC.
When I was growing up, education was different, and we didn't learn about Indigenous knowledge. A little bit, but not very much at all. So in this program, I've kind of unlearned and relearned what Decolonization is and what it can be, as the district here in Kelowna is very focused on indigenizing our practices. So I feel like the program set me up very well for being able to use that in my own practice currently.
And this is one of the highlights, I think, of the Okanagan School of Education, is that Syilx Okanagan people and other Indigenous peoples are now contributing to curricular resource making, the knowledge, the resources that our kids collectively have access to. We've never been part of that. It's always been somebody else saying, this is what you're going to get and this is how you do it. All of us are facing the impacts, the outcomes of the way we've been living and with our relationship to the natural world and each other. So it really makes a lot of sense that we're going to need all of the knowledge and smarts that we can bring to bear to take on climate change, on some of the economic realities, the conflicts that are very apparent in the world. So we've got some challenging work to do, but it's really worthwhile.